Let's now invite a Canadian who played a role in the iconic cathedral's revival. We have with us Mathieu Collette, a blacksmith at Forge De Montreal. Mathieu, good evening and thanks for your time. I have to start by congratulating you. You have played a role in restoration and rebuilding of this marvel. How are you feeling today when you look at the Notre Dame rise from the ashes once again?
First of all, I feel very little. I'm very humble and honored to do what I can to that great project. It's an historical part. I want to honor and give my congratulations to France and all the talent, artisan, women's and men's who are reconstruct that cultural heritage building.
You recreated the kind of axes that were used for the cathedral back then when it was actually built. Tell us, what was this experience like? How did you figure what were the kind of axes that were needed in the first place?
If you agree, I would like to name the team of blacks, women's and men's who have worked and invited me. It's important to do so because the light is on them. And I would like to honor them because we work in the shadow, making tools for all the other trades for centuries. And for me, at that historical moment, it's important to honor them. So
yes,
I will say in French because it's named French, obviously. So des taillanderies. Ils sont des forgerons taillandières et taillandiers. That's mean edge toolings makers, blacksmith who make edge tools like for work, wood and stone. So, les taillandiers, la Maison Luquet, Simon et Sumia, Martin Claudel, Dimitri Sauvage, Jérémy Roger, Céline Buisset. There's another Canadian from Toronto, Mr. Nicholas Herb. There's Alice Kershov de Dentergem, and also Maxime Poyen. Congratulations, guys, to have made that task to create 60 axes in 4 months. This is the reality of all the trades who have participated in 5 years to reach the task to reopen for the Olympic. At small scale, for every trades, the blacksmith have made an important delay time to make 60 axes in 4 months.
Right.
So those axes could be delivered on time to the timber framer to make the roof of Notre Dame de Paris. So that was a planning, exceptional planning, very well done. And I want to congratulate also France to have done everything in the art of doing things.
That's very nice of you to acknowledge and recognize all the people who have worked along with you in that team to rebuild this iconic structure. But one question I really would like to ask you is, you trained in France and admired the architecture of this splendid marvel over the years. What was it like for you to go back and work on this very same iconic structure?
I didn't went already. That was the question?
In 2022, I think you were there working on this project. No, you were not?
I want to correct the information that the axes have been made à la Maison Luquet, la taillanderie. The shop was in Alsace, in Munster, M-U-N-S-T-U-R.
Okay.
And it's in Alsace near Germany, in northwest France.
Okay.
So we were working in a blacksmith shop, a group of blacksmiths making axes who were delivered to the carpenters in another region of France where they were timber framing the red oak for the roofing. And then the red oak have been delivered in Paris to be lifted and put in place.
Oh, how wonderful. Okay, so you're not at the location, but the axes were being built close to Germany and being sent back for work at the cathedral. My last question, Mathieu, if you can take us back to time when you actually got that phone call telling you that your expertise is required to rebuild this iconic structure. What was that moment like for you?
Like I said, I'm very humble and I'm honored about it. And I hope that I did it right and that the expectation of my participation was at the height of the need.
Okay, we'll leave it at that for tonight. Mathieu Collette, appreciate you joining us tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.